Horoscopes for July 2013. This is the month where lots of energies will change since Jupiter changed signs to Cancer. It crossed over to Cancer. So it's going to favor all the water signs as well as the earth signs. This is a year of Cancer, so therefore Pisces will also reap from its reward. The moon still remains the same in Aries. Now the moon doesn't like to be in Aries because the moon is love, the moon is sentiments, the moon is emotions, and it tends to be passive. Aries is just the opposite. It's a fight, it's a war, so they contradict each other. So this is a period where we will feel aggressive, selfish, and confrontive with one another. Even the shyest person will definitely be outspoken. The personal energy it will give us is a selfish one. Also, this will cause problems getting pregnant if you're trying to conceive. It would have been a great moon to basically sue anyone legally, but Mercury is retrograde this month, and so that nexus that idea. Okay, it counteracts against it. It is a good month, though, to be tough when it matters to competitions. Any forms of competition, it will favor those. Mercury is in Cancer, like I've mentioned, but it will be retrograde for the next 3 weeks. This means that any emotional and sentimental feelings will also be retrograde. So be patient because it will affect love and communication. It is not a good time to move either. We also find Cupid, Pluto, and Saturn retrograde this month, and I will explain this in its effects within each sign shortly. Cancer. Cancer, happy birthday. This is your month, and Jupiter has entered your first house. This is great because Jupiter will open many doors for you, and it's going to help you grow. Now be careful in gaining some weight because Jupiter not only tends to help you grow, but it tends to help you grow sideways with your body. It tends to do this. So for the next year, watch out the weight. Try to be a little bit more cautious when it comes to a diet. Mercury in retrograde is in your first house, which will be bothering you the first 2 weeks. You have only one bad thing to worry about, and that is your relationship house, your 7th house. But if you're patient, you will prevail. Pluto is in your 7th house, causing you some problems in your marriage or your relationship. But just as in Greek mythology, Jupiter sends Pluto to the underworld, and so the same will happen here. Jupiter is definitely much more stronger than Pluto. It will cause some problems, but at the end it will prevail. So try not to worry too much about this. Just try to be preventive. Venus is in your 2nd house, which is going to bring you lots of money this month. Mars and the Wheel of Fortune are in your 12th house. So I definitely don't recommend any surgeries unless it's a dire need or an emergency. Watch out for any hidden enemies that may come up or that you might have to face. You're also going to probably be facing some obstacles, but this again will be short-term and not long-term.